Welcome to the Vegas Insider channel here on YouTube as we get set for National League Wild Card action on Wednesday, September 30th. Kevin Rogers and Holden Kushner with you. It's a full slate of games, 4 in the American League, 4 in the National League in these expanded playoffs, and we're looking forward to it. And we will take a look at 2 matchups in the National League. We'll focus on the Reds and the Braves in Atlanta, as well as the Padres and the Cardinals in San Diego. And we'll start with Holden Kushner as he will give his take and best bet on the Reds and the Braves.
All right, now it's going to be a really small sample, but I want to preface this with this, Kevin. If you remember the playoffs last year, they went to a dead ball in the playoffs, or maybe just a normal ball. So we saw balls flying out of the ballpark. They get to the playoffs. We see these monster shots that are dying 10 feet before the warning track. Keep that in mind when you watch these games here and you're betting. If you notice the difference in the baseballs, immediately target the totals. Now, you can also target really good offenses that are going to struggle. So I'll go with this. I'm not a trends guy either. 9 straight playoff losses, though, postseason series for the Braves. I mean, that's just awful. Now, I love this team offensively. 55 home runs in September. That was the most of any team. 57, I think the Dodgers set the single-month record. So the Braves can crush the baseball. Second in runs, home runs, OPS. These guys were just amazing at the plate. They're going Max Fried in this game. Terrific young pitcher coming back from the ankle injury. But on the other side, you've got Trevor Bauer. And Bauer can give you 7 innings, man. Bauer can go deep. Bauer's going nuts. What does he do? A double-digit Ks, 3 of his last 4 starts. He's been spectacular. The only issue he has, 1.1 home runs per 9, so that's a problem there. Love the back end of the bullpen with the Reds, Raisel Iglesias, Archie Bradley, but I do want to look at the Reds' offense. 27th in offense on the year. But in September, Eugenio Suarez, 329 ISO. Votto, 262. Moustakas, 351. Tucker Barnhart's hitting the ball. I like Trevor Bauer in this game. I think the Reds offense will be able to keep up with the Braves, especially when Bauer shuts the Braves down. Give me the Reds in game 1.
All right, and later on in the National League, the 4-5 matchup, San Diego, who exploded this season. Actually, they had the second best record in the National League behind the Dodgers, but they're the 4 seed since they didn't win the division. Facing the Cardinals, who are the 5 seed in St. Louis, who finished 2 games shy of 60. They had that 3-week hiatus due to COVID and the outbreak that they had, but they bounced back and they found a way to get into the playoffs. This was a team that made it to the National League Championship Series last year. They did not look good against Washington in that series, but still they have the postseason experience. And for the Padres, they do have guys that have been there before. Eric Hosmer won a World Series with the Royals several years ago. Manny Machado has been there with the Orioles. However, though, still for this team, a lot of young guys making their first appearance in the postseason. And for the Cardinals, they are going to go with a left-hander in game 1, Kwang Young Kim, who put together a 1.62 ERA, pitched very well, and you wouldn't expect him as the guy who would be the game 1 starter. Adam Wainwright's going to go in game 2, and then in game 3, if it gets that far, Jack Flaherty, who's the best pitcher in the Cardinals rotation, they're saving him for that 3rd game. But Kim has been very good this season. And when you look at San Diego and what they've done, first off, this is a team that's had some pitching issues down the stretch due to injury. Mike Clevenger, who they got from the Indians, he has an issue he's dealing with now. Also, Dinelson Lamet got hurt towards the end of the season. Chris Paddock also was banged up. It looks like Zach Davies will be the game 1 starter for San Diego. Want to throw this one out to you, Holden, that since August 25th, the Padres went 19-11. Okay. But 6 of those wins against Colorado, 6 of those wins against San Francisco. Also, they faced Seattle 6 times during that stretch, went 3-3. The only winning teams they faced in this final month or so, the A's and the Dodgers went 3-3 against those 2 teams. So really played against not a lot of great competition. And even though St. Louis had their ups and downs this season, I still like the pedigree of the Cardinals coming into this as a heavy dog. So with all that being said, I'm going to take St. Louis as my best bet for game 1 against San Diego. So to recap our picks for Wednesday Major League Baseball, the wild card round begins. Holden has the Reds as a dog against the Braves. I'm going to take the Cardinals as an underdog against the Padres. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, we have NFL Thursday night football breakdown between the Broncos and the Jets. And you can also find our NBA Finals Game 1 preview between the Heat and the Lakers. For Holden Kushner, I'm Kevin Rogers. Thanks for watching, and best of luck with your bets.